Welcome back to Marathon Degree 125. Today we have the Brazilian Grand Prix, another sprint race, and we've got lots of mixed conditions for this weekend with the sprint and the race. First up in the sprint, it's a bit of a weird one. We're going to be starting in the wet, we're going to have a bit of rain midway through, and it's going to end in the dry, so maybe we just stick it out on slicks. But anyway, here's the grid for the sprint. Not a great one for me, starting P7, especially when Verstappen is up there, so I'll have to try and make some moves early on, and then maybe see if I can get it right with the rain if I stay out and make that work.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position.
Very interesting to see Norris and Verstappen starting on softs. So here we go, 5 lights. We're underway for the sprint race. It's going to be a short shower midway through, but focusing on the start now, it's been a decent one. Oh, Russell, what are you doing? Just completely brake checked me and boxed me in. That's not what I need from my teammate. Oh, what the hell? Russell just went over a bump or something. At least I'll give me a free position on him. That was weird. Never seen that happen before. But I'll take the free position.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
When you're inside of Piastri, is there going to be room? Keep it within the white lines. There's room to go for it. Piastri lets me through. We'll try and make sure the soft tyre runners don't build too much of a gap, as it seems Norris and Verstappen have already done that. Maybe they've gone for the softs because they plan to pit for inters when it starts raining. But if they don't, they should hope. Oh, it's raining already. I already see raindrops. That's much earlier than anticipated. Maybe Leclerc's tyres are already falling off as Hamilton gets ahead of him. Although Leclerc's flying back, I've got Piastri flying back at me as well. While they're going side by side, we need to be going single file to catch up, but Piastri doesn't want to comply. Hamilton and Leclerc fighting again, and here goes Piastri once again as well. I want to be getting involved with the Ferraris, but I just can't if Piastri keeps attacking me like that. If I can just not have Piastri going up my inside, I might be able to get involved with the Ferrari so as they go side by side again. Now I can work on getting a good exit here. Maybe I can go around the outside of both of them here. This would be a pretty special move if I could. No, not quite. But hopefully Leclerc doesn't have to DRS, so I might be able to get past him now. Don't want to get boxed in by these guys. And so we go through on Leclerc, but Hamilton makes me have to slow down. Ooh, no. Don't want to do that too many times. Oh, look, Hamilton's got a really bad exit. I'm going to be going around the outside here. I got on the grass, so I thought I'd get a bad exit, but Hamilton got a worse one. I'm not able to complete the move. We're still side by side, but I think I'll now be able to get this done. Maybe the AI are struggling more than me in these conditions. I'm just keeping a very close eye on that gap to Verstappen. It is coming down quite a bit. Wait, Hamilton's in the pits. Is he going to pit for inters? I mean, DRS hasn't even been disabled, I'm pretty sure. The game wants me to pit, but I definitely aren't going to do that. DRS disabled. Just as I was saying, I think it was still enabled, just not now. Now this could be where Norris and Verstappen pit. But look at the exit I'm getting on Verstappen here. Even if he does pit, I'm going to get ahead of him. We'll see what he does.
DRS has been disabled by the
Norris
stewards.
stays out. Verstappen pits.
Wait for further updates.
Oh wait, oh no, what's going on behind? Somebody's had a spin further back, and I think it's Lance Stroll. It is. I think it's very stupid to be pitting when there's only 3 laps to go. Oh, well, I always get good exits, although I was going to say I get good exits out of this corner, but I got such a good run on Norris there, I had to go for it on the inside. We're going to get through into the lead of the sprint race. These conditions have helped me out massively. Oh yeah, Verstappen's all over the back of them now. He might get his way all the way up to P3. But I mean, for me, I called it right by staying out. And it's going to give me the sprint win, so it's going to be points over Verstappen no matter what. And that is crucial. So Verstappen made up to P5, the answer that's going to be 4 points over him and a 4-point lead in the championship going into the race. Alright, so in the qualifying now, we'll just quickly skip through quadding. Up to the large for my Q1 lap, I'm going to go into P2 behind Russell, that will get me safely through to Q2. Alright, it's been a decent lap here in Q2, should get me safely through to the top 10 shootout. P4. My quality pace hasn't been great throughout both sessions, so I'm not expecting anything amazing here as I cross the line in Q3. I go P3 though, and I'm currently ahead of Verstappen. So I would take that. Oh, Verstappen improved, and so did someone else, so it'll be P5. But only 2 places behind Verstappen, so hopefully I can get ahead of him fairly early in the race. Verstappen, a penalty again. So that's like 3 weekends in a row now. Oh, that's huge for the championship. He's down in P10. That certainly makes things a lot easier for me. So the strategy says we'll do a 1-stop onto wet tyres, but that definitely won't be happening.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway. These are wet conditions here today. Each driver will no doubt be mindful of the wet surface as they prepare to race around the track.
So obviously Verstappen will be able to recover from P4, which just makes my life a little bit easier. So here we go. It's lights out in a rain-soaked Sao Paulo. It seems to be a decent start. We might be able to get alongside Alonso here. Russell has to go defensive on Piastri. Maybe if I can tuck in on the inside of Alonso here, just behind Piastri, can eventually get through into P3. Can we? Around the outside. Yep, and now is Piastri going to take the lead away from Russell? As Piastri takes the lead. And it already feels like I'm really struggling for pace in these conditions. Hopefully later on when the conditions improve, I'll find a bit more pace. But for now, I guess I've just got to try and hold on to track position and hope for a safety car maybe. Yellow flag. Is there going to be contact here for Norris at all? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's a problem for Norris again.
Something's broken about gearbox or something.
His luck has been terrible this season. That is definitely championship over from now. And that's a virtual safety car.
Okay, safety car deployed.
Full safety car's deployed now. I need to get ahead of George because I do not want to double stack again after what happened in Singapore.
The weather's turning. We think it's time to box now.
Oh no, really? Okay, well we're going to have to double stack. We've got no choice.
So the race
Wait, safety car's
is
coming in. I was going to try hold up the pack while we were under safety car conditions. My last option is to try and get ahead of Russell before we get into the pits. So we go alongside. No, it's not going to happen, is it?
Coming in for his stop.
Good news is I should hold up the Red Bulls as well. Go, please. Right, we're ahead of Verstappen still at least, but he's caught right up to me now because of that. Okay, that's complete chaos in the pit lane. Alonso is taking the lead away from Piastri now. And if we count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12. I'm now P12 after that. I mean, that's assuming I get past everyone who hasn't pitted, which I would hope I will.
Right, we've got teams in the pits changing over to full wets.
Hey, what? What was my engineer talking about? Right, we've got a yellow flag. I don't know what my engineer's talking about. People change. Oh, whoa! Gasly spun!
Okay, we've got a full.
Oh, we've got another safety car, so I almost hit Leclerc then. Oh, that is so annoying. We didn't even get ahead of the cars that pitted. Let's see this spin for Gasly then. I assume it'll be on the power. Yep, just completely loses the rear. He could have kept it going, to be fair. Well, it's just going to be a very tricky race now. We've got a lot of overtakes to make. I might have gone at the perfect time there. Look how much I'm gaining on Leclerc. I held back a little bit, and I've got a good launch, but it's not going to be enough to challenge, I don't think.
Okay, clear.
Could I? Whoa! I was going to try go up the inside of Leclerc then, but then I don't know what that move was from him. I managed to avoid him. Verstappen thought about getting through me there, but that could have been a disaster. Let's see if we can get up the inside of Leclerc here. Should be nice and easy. He's getting held up by Stroll. Gonna go up the inside once again here. Might be close enough to have a look up the inside of Snowder. Here I am. Will he leave me the room? He does. Oh, I have to go all over the curve a bit though. That's slowing me down. Alright, next up is going to be Lawson. Will I be close enough to have a look on the inside here? I can. There you go. Hulkenberg. He's trying to go for it, but he can't. So I'm going to go up the inside of him instead. On the inside. Now to the outside. And we get through. As Hajar, I'm too far back there. Just sit behind. Maybe if I get a better exit here. Oh, just about. Crucially, Verstappen is struggling to make progress. Alonso's actually holding his own now in the lead. Could he get his 33rd win after all these years? If it dries up, that might be a bit more difficult for Alonso. Maybe up the inside of Jinsado, as I'm very much close enough to try it. There we go. Should be easier than the move I did on Snowder here. Might have to be a Jinsao overtake unless I can get him around the outside here. That would be great. And then I'll have the racing line here, so hopefully it won't compromise my exit too much. And then hopefully I can just get after Bortoletto. Am I close enough to go for a dive on Bortoletto here? I am, just about. He needs me the room. I was going to say he knows not to fight it, but never mind, he's fine, you're back. But we get through anyway. We're really struggling to get past the Williams now.
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy.
Oh, okay, what are they saying? Pit for hard tyres? No, mediums will go to the end easy. Right, so I assume George will come in, yeah. Hopefully we don't lose too much time then. George is only just going into his box now. This is going to be horrible once again. Seems like everyone's going to go onto the hard tyre then. I just feel like mediums can easily make it to the end.
We're expecting.
Oh, I've lost the place to Bortoletto. We're already getting held up by Bortoletto. We need to get past him. Oh, bro, he's holding me up so much. I have to go for this. On the inside. Nice. I think the people who stayed out have actually benefited from staying out once again. The DRS hasn't even been enabled somehow. But I might be able to just get out without it.
Okay,
Oh, now it's enabled. Fast lap of the race. Try to get around the outside of Albon here. Oh, still very difficult to get the car slowed down. So there's just about enough room there. I should get ahead of Albon now. That's a very good exit. Could I sneak through on Russell on the inside? I have to go on the grass a little bit as I get the DRS open. He will as well. But I think I might be able to just about get ahead. Not quite. We're going side by side into turn 1. As there's battling going on between Hulkenberg and Behrman. I think no, Russell's still there. I have to fight hard for this one. If we get through. Send it up the inside when we leave the room. Yeah. Nice and easy. May already starting to feel the effects of the medium tyres. Could be tricky to defend from Russell towards the end, and I may not catch Ocon. Big dive up the inside of Hulkenberg. Is he going to leave me the room on the apex? Yes, he is. Maybe try to squeeze him out a bit. Get through. Definitely struggling with the tyres already. Hulkenberg might actually try to get back past me here. I had a feeling it was going to be a mistake pitting for mediums. Then maybe I wouldn't have got so far up if I'd pitted for the hard tyre. Yeah, at least we've got a bit of a gap to Russell now. But Hulkenberg is still much quicker. And he's going to go for it on the inside. We're going to let Russell catch back up if we fight. Oh no, Hulkenberg might actually just get the place on me here. He's still fighting it. Oh, just like contact of Hulkenberg. Let's try go defensive. Oh no. Hulkenberg might get this place on me. So here we go, side by side on the last lap. I could be in danger here. We'll go all the way to the left. No chance of Hulkenberg getting alongside. Alonso finally gets win number 33. Never thought that would happen, but here we are. He got it just in time before the Aston Martin becomes a tractor in 2026. But anyway, coming up to the line, I think I've got more than enough of a gap to keep this P5 over Hulkenberg. So that's going to be 10 more points over Verstappen. Great race from Alonso. He actually managed to hold off in the dry conditions, which I didn't think he would do. P5 finish is slightly disappointing, but when you look at the bigger picture, that's 10 points over Verstappen in the championship, which I believe should give me a 14-point lead. And even though Hamilton did well to get a podium, he's still only 36 points behind, so it's a good spot to be in with 3 races to go. And that's a good weekend for the constructors as well. We closed the gap up to Ferrari to just 1 point. So just 1 point in it, that's going to be a great fight to the end of the season.